So in this week's video about getting into card collecting and everything, we're going to teach you how to grade your cards through PSA, through GameStop. This video is going to be about some of the cards that we've had on hand for a while that we're going to send off to get graded. You'll see the process of how to get it started, then you'll have to check back for part 2 for the second half of the video where they talk about the grades and the process they do for researching the cards and everything and how we go about picking them up. So make sure you check out the whole video, hit that subscribe button. You'll get to see a little bit about the process and how to submit your cards to PSA through GameStop. So we're getting ready to send some cards in for grading. We pulled this Sammy Sosa rookie card, I think 2 days ago, out of a 1990 Topps pack. We already got it set up the way you need to get it set up for grading, and we'll show you how to do that with a couple other cards. But as far as this one looks, I feel like it looks pretty decent. We're hoping for at least a 9, hopefully a 10. But that's one of the cards that we're going to get submitted, and then I'm going to show you the other ones that we're going to work with too. So these Michael Jordan cards, they've been encapsulated in this plaque for probably as long as I've been alive. I'm not sure what year these are, but I've had this for as long as I can remember. So we're going to work on taking these cards out and get them graded as well. And then one of the Ken Griffey Jr. cards that I pulled just when I started getting back into the hobby. Ken Griffey Jr. was one of my favorite players. It's a 29 of 99 Unleashed. Pretty fancy little card. So we're going to get this one out and then get it set up to get graded too, and we're going to show you how we're going to go about that process. So first we're going to get these taken out of here, which like I said, I've had this for as long as I can remember. So the card should be relatively good shape in here. So when you submit stuff, we're submitting to PSA for the cards. So you want to have a penny sleeve, and then you want to have these like card savers are what they're called. So that's the preferred method that PSA likes. So we're going to finish getting this screwed out. Like I said, these have been in here for as long as I can remember, and as far as I can tell, the cards look pretty decent. So we'll have to see how they look once the stuff comes off. So the card isn't protected at all. It's just straight up in there. And this card is from 1992. So overall though, still really good corners. So you're gonna get that. I think the surface is something you have to look at too. Surface looks okay. There's a little bit of a bend right there, but it's hard to tell. The thing with PSA is it's all in the eye of the beholder. So you're gonna put it in the penny sleeve, and then you're gonna slide it into the card saver. And for us, we're going to bring ours to GameStop. You can submit cards through GameStop through PSA. If you have a pro account, you get a little bit of a discount. So that's how it should look once it's ready to go. And they'll do the same thing with this other Jordan card. A little bit of a discount with your pro account, plus I have some credit. I think I have like $6 worth of credit that I think you can use on it. So if you're wanting to submit through PSA, it's supposed to be easier going through GameStop and cheaper. So we'll give it a shot. I've not graded with PSA at all. I've graded with CGC and I've graded with Beckett. So this will be a new experience either way. But there is that second Jordan card. Again, the corners look good. The cell phone kind of helps, or the light on our living room kind of helps see the surface, and looks pretty decent on the surface to me. So we'll get that in a sleeve as well. And really, those are the 4 cards. Once we get our Griffey put in there, we'll do the next part of the process. Get that Jordan in that card saver, nice and secure in there. And then for the Griffey, take it out. I'm going to take it out of the card, or the penny sleeve, and wipe it down with this little soft cloth just to help get out some of the imperfections that might be on the surface from when I put it in there originally. Just a nice little dust down a little bit, just to wipe it off. Same thing on the back, because this is a glossy card. And then, so that's what it looks like now. The surface looks good. I don't know about the centering. It's hard to tell the centering on cards like this, but we will give it a gamble. I don't think I'm going to get rid of the Griffey. That's not the goal, because Griffey's my player. I've liked him. He was my first favorite baseball player. So got the Griffey in there as well. We'll get him sent off. So basically these are the 4 cards. We got the Sammy Sosa rookie, the 2 Jordans, and then this one I'll probably keep for my personal collection. Probably looking at selling the other 3 depending on how the grades come back. So they are ready to go. Next step of the process is we'll head to GameStop and get those submitted, and then I'll show you what it looks like after we turn them over to GameStop. Oh, we just got to our GameStop. They open up in about 7 minutes. Then we're gonna get these cards dropped off and get them, hopefully get them graded pretty quickly. We'll see what the turnaround time is for PSA when you drop them off there at GameStop. Like I said, I've not graded with PSA, let alone dropping them off at GameStop, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, we're just hanging out, waiting for the GameStop to open, and then we'll let you know how the rest of the process goes in the next part of the video. As you can see, we are on the GameStop website. This kind of explains the process to send your cards in for grading with them. Their trading cards are going to be $19.99 per card. I'm going to see how that messes mine up, because he charged me the $19.99 per card instead of the $21.99 for the sports card. So we'll kind of see how that happens. We do have our pro account, so we got a $5 discount on the shipping. We also used our coupons, like I said, for saving some money on that. So what you do is basically you find the store, you drop your cards off. You don't even have to really do much to drop them off. I put them in the penny sleeve and the card protector, but I think they handled that with you as well. Actually, it says you have to do that, but you can purchase those in the store if you don't have them. So if you don't have those supplies, they sell them. You want the penny sleeve and the card saver, find the store. They will take a picture of the card, seal it up with a decal on there, and then they will send it off to PSA, and ours is at the point where it's arrived at PSA. So we're waiting for them to go through the research and all that. We'll get through that part in step number 2. And then at the end of the day, you can either pick up your cards, or they will offer you store credit or cash or whatever the case may be at the store. So if you want to learn more about card through GameStop, the website's GameStop.com, card-grading-service, and they will let you know more. And then of course check out the rest of the video where we show you our process of getting it done. Well, we just got done dropping them off, and we used some little, the good thing is I had the GameStop Pro membership, so we used some discounts, some that. So after dropping off all 4 cards, it was $71.95. So not a bad deal for PSA grading. You're saving a lot of money if you do it through GameStop. So we'll have to see what the turnaround time is. Pretty easy. Basically all he did was took a picture of the front of the card and the back of the card, put a sticker on the little card saver, puts it in a little bag, seals out with a sticker, and then collects the card, collects the money, and now it's just a waiting game to see how it goes. So we'll get the grades back when the cards come in, and you can see what they get at the end of the video.